Hello, everyone. Welcome to Math 118 Pre-Calculus Algebra. My name is Carl Zieber. I'm a mathematics graduate student here at Cal Poly, and I'll be your instructor for this course for this quarter. So my email and Zoom office room link are right here on the syllabus. What you're viewing here is the syllabus. It also has my office hours, which are Monday and Friday, 11 to 12, and Wednesday, 2 to 3. If you can't make those office hours, that's any point during the quarter, you could just email me and let me know, and we can definitely schedule something outside of these. That's not a problem. I might have to change these after week 1, depending on like how schedules fall out. But if they do need to change, don't worry, I'll email you all and I will let you know. Our textbook is Stewart Pre-Calculus 7th edition. You don't need to buy it. It's totally optional. I would recommend you buy it if you feel like you're unfamiliar with the pre-calculus material, or it's been a while since you've done it, or you're like unsure as to whether you're going to need like supplemental practice and instruction. If you think you're going to need more help, I would suggest maybe trying to find a copy of the textbook, but it is by no means mandatory. If you don't think you need the textbook or you don't want to spend money on it, you do not have to. It is not required. The course description is just the usual course description that they have for these classes. What's probably more interesting to you is the grading policy here. So you can see homework is 30%, the midterms are 20% each, and the final is 30% of your grade. And then final grades are assigned based on the usual A, B, C, D, F scale. I don't particularly care for plus minus grading, so I don't usually use it. This is the scale I usually stick with. The way the class will be run is we're going to be doing a completely asynchronous class. So I'll post video lectures to the Canvas and to YouTube. Like about half of them are up already. I've got a bunch that I've already recorded for other quarters. And then the rest will go up as the quarter progresses. We'll also have office hours, as I mentioned. I really do recommend coming to office hours if you get stuck on anything. Like, you do not have to come to office hours, but in no way, it'll never reflect negatively on you. Like, I really do recommend coming and talking to me and like working through some of the, or any of the issues that you run into in the material for this class. And of course, as I said, if you can't make my office hours, just feel free to email me. As far as like your responsibility as a student goes in this like weird and virtual era that we are in right now, you do need to make sure you check your grades occasionally, because either I'll make a mistake in grading and you can email me and we can work through that together, or perhaps Canvas sometimes is this thing where it'll mess up your upload and I won't be able to open it, or it'll be like a blank document or something. So you need to check your grades to make sure that everything's going smoothly and within a timely manner. That way I can actually go in and change it. Exams. The way our exams will work is we've got 2 midterms and a final. The first midterm will be the end of week 4, the second midterm the end of week 8, and the final will be during finals week. The reason that there is a date range here is that the way that the exams are set up is that on Canvas, you'll have a quiz that when you're ready, you can go ahead and open it. And for the midterms, you'll have 2 hours to complete them. And for the final, you'll have 3 hours. And you can select any block of hours to take the exams like within the date ranges that I have written here. So for the exams, no collaboration, no outside sources. You can, however, it is open note and open book. So if you have the textbook, you can use that, and you can use any class notes that you take on the videos, but nothing else. No calculators, et cetera, et cetera. And if you can't do those dates above for the exams for whatever reason, just please reach out to me beforehand and we'll work something out. Homework, which is the other part of your grade, that's every Friday at 11:59 p.m. the usual, except on a Friday we have an exam. If there's an exam that week, you do not have homework. I know that you probably don't want to do homework the same time an exam is coming up. I definitely don't want to grade the 2 of them at the same time. So no homework when there's an exam, but homework on Friday every other week. So there's 8 homeworks in total. Part of it will be graded on completeness and the other part graded based on accuracy. And make sure that you support your answers when you're doing your homework. And then the rest of the syllabus is just the usual academic conduct and diversity, inclusion, and disability statements. And you're free to read through those on your own time. For now, let's go ahead and take a look at our schedule for the course. So the schedule along with the syllabus are up on the Canvas. This is a recommended viewing schedule. So I recommend you stay on pace with this. That way you don't fall behind as the quarter progresses. It also lets you know what material a homework or a midterm will be covering. So the homework will cover the material up to and possibly including the material that's scheduled for Thursday. And the midterm will cover up to and possibly including the material for the Tuesday before the midterms being given. And then where the midterm 1 review, midterm 2 review, and the final review, those days, I won't be uploading a lecture. I won't have a lecture scheduled for those days. I have just like a review video to kind of get a sense of what we've covered so far and what will be on the exam and what's important, etc. So I recommend you stick with the schedule. Falling behind sucks online, and it's really hard to dig yourself out of that hole. So 10 out of 10 recommend staying at pace. All right, that's kind of the general overview for this course. If you have any questions at all, feel free to let me know. I'm more than happy to chat with y'all by email or in office hours. And I look forward to working with you this quarter.